What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Get Your Boy Intuition. Y'all here with Marco Divine. Right now, we about to be doing a reading for Aquarius. And I don't know why I keep thinking of movies when they come to y'all. Like, the first movie that came to my head was Belly. And I don't know why I keep getting messages from that movie, Belly. But that song that come on when it first coming on, when it's like, how it go? It's like, are you ready? Are you ready? That how you really want it? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm hearing like intro movies, and I heard that when I first was typing in Aquarius, I was saying it like Notorious, that Notorious, but Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm hearing shit. So, and you know, in the tarot deck, y'all show up as the star card. So I could be talking to somebody who life like a movie, or who a star or something. Somebody famous on the way to fame. You know what I'm saying? But this reading is going to be for Aquarius, all placements. If you have Aquarius anywhere in your birth chart, like myself, this can resonate with you. Spirit, Most High God, please protect my energy as I open myself up to give a reading for Aquarius, all placements. Please give me clear discernment and the perfect words to tell them exactly what they need to know at this time. In your name, I pray, tune heart, I shake. All right, about to get into this, man. About to get into this. What deck should I start off with, Spirit? Career and money. You got Aquarius like 3 times. I'm an Aquarius Venus. You know, that Venus sign, I think that talk about like your desire. That's like where your desires, fantasies, sexual desires and shit like that. Like how you show up in connection sexual on a sexual level. It's not just that, but that got, you know, something to do with it. What's going on? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but how you doing? What's up? How you doing? Hello. All right. We're gonna start with career and money for Aquarius, all placements. Business contracts, documents, or a gift of money. So you could be signing some type of business contracts or documents, or you could be being gifted some money. Seal, it's like you sealing a deal when it comes to something. Somebody could have a secret stash, saving pennies, or you could be finding money. Shit, regardless, either one is good. I also see theft here. I don't know if somebody stealing some money, stole some money. I don't know. But you could have got some type of assistance from an unknown, you know, some random, or you saving up pennies and change and shit like that. It says gift, giving and receiving sudden windfall, generosity. So whatever this is that's coming in, it could be being given to you with generosity here, giving and receiving, or it's just like a blessing you running into that's like a gift from the divine. Money flows, hard work, putting plans into motion. You building at this time. You could be doing things with a team, or just creating more security around whatever this is you're building. Somebody else could be taking time off from whatever, you know, hard work, after putting in some hard work, putting shit in motion. Actions, money blockages, money blocks, being stuck, financially sound. So I'm guessing whatever this business contract is, or this gift of money, could be bringing you up out of that. This energy. Yeah, look, overflowing prosperity, full or empty account, nurturing, taking care of business, fulfilled. So yeah, some type of contract you set, decision you're making is going to lead you to prosperity, overflowing prosperity. See here, heart, emotional spending, joint finances being supported. I don't know if somebody got a joint account with somebody, or they're just being supported. Somebody, like I said, somebody could be gifting somebody something, or you could just be running into some type of blessing from the divine type shit. Like it's something outside of you helping you get something, do something. Maybe you getting a job though. This could just be an opportunity that could lead to overflowing prosperity. Signing documents and shit, and then it's leading to overflowing prosperity. That sound like a job. You gotta fill out all them forms and shit like that. This could be a job that you love or gonna end up loving for somebody. Money's coming slowly but steady progress. Somebody could be moving for work. Don't have to be. See financial growth though. At the end of everything, hard work paying off. Okay. Now I'm about to go straight to some of these decks be looking the same. I'm about to go to the what's the news. I'm about to get in y'all business real quick. Aquarius all placements. Put yourself where you go at in this timeline. I don't really know exactly what your story is and who it pertains to. I'm here for confirmation. You put yourself where you go. So I could say that somebody is doing something and it's really you, or you don't have to tell me though. You just use it for your benefit. It's very most I got. What does Aquarius needs to know right now? What is the news in their life? What is going on in their life right now? Aquarius. Courtship, consistently dating, and romance and passion. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels, and honeymooning. So this could be you right now at this time with somebody. Maybe this is somebody new. You could have felt like somebody was just damn, love bombing is here. Somebody could be like the way they love. I'm not gonna say they love language, but a part of the way they operate pertaining to love, they love bomb, and maybe they don't even know they do this. Maybe they don't. Maybe this shit is just something they always done, or that was always done to them, so they think it's love. You could be dealing with somebody like that. And love bombing don't never always, you don't never see through that shit at first. Most of the time. You don't see through it at first. The next card that came out, lipstick evidence, infidelity, cheating, or betrayal. Rebound is here. Somebody could have been a temporary option, unpredictable intentions. So I don't know if this is a love situation turned sour. Let me see. We're going to get into it. I feel a little drained. It's like the third reading I did today. I feel drained a little bit. See, SOS, distress, act with urgency, and assistance needed. Those two cards that was showing earlier, I didn't want to say nothing though, but it should have came out anyway. Lust came out. So with act up with urgency, I don't know if you cut this person off or something. They could be trying to come toward you and use sex as maybe a way to keep you around, get you to not leave. They got feel like they got to act with urgency because they probably got caught up with some type of betrayal with a temporary option or something like that. So they feel like sex can fix it for now, real quick. They realize they see you as somebody that's irreplaceable or important. They could be financially incapable without you. Head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. So maybe after a person got a experience, the thought, idea, or almost losing you or something like that is making them realize how much they feel about you for real. You could have said bye to somebody for some type of kinky ways. There's some type of sexual activity, probably dealing with somebody else. And I feel like, but I feel like you're not even really tripping over this situation today. Good vibes. You know what I'm saying? You chilling, peace, harmony, balance. You said bye to this situation. Somebody could be dealing with some type of legal situation or court, a lawsuit filed or something like that. That could be for somebody specific. With this person, this individual, you could have had a lot of ups and downs, on and off again type of energy, hot and cold. This could have been somebody that you wanted long term with, or like now you only really invested in shit that's, long term. You thinking long term, things that's good for you. Because right after that, cuffing season came out, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. So I feel like that's what you're looking for moving forward in the dating life, something long term. Yeah, it's like if it's not coming with that real dedicated partnership, that Bonnie and Clyde type of love, then you too busy for it. You ain't got time for it. The runner, somebody could probably feel like you shut them out, you dipped on them. They probably still got emotions. They want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. This person could have an unhealthy attachment to something that they overindulge in, and this could be lust. This could be sex. This could be drugs, alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Gambling. It could be anything that ain't really good for you. Some type of red flag. Snooping and detective is right here, but I feel like this is talking about like you peeping this person. Like you can tell, like you probably can tell what this person, if you know this person or you study them or you just good at reading people, you probably know what this person unhealthy attachment is, whatever they overindulge in. And you could be trying to cleanse from that energy. Like people don't realize the type of people you fuck with. Like I understand, treat everybody with respect and love. But when you dealing with people that indulge in certain shit, all of the entities and shit that come with that, you're accepting that in your life as well. Because when you lay down with them, you taking on all that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you let them in your life, when you sit at the same table, they in the same bed, all that, you taking on all the shit that they do. All the entities that they accept in their life through the shit that they do, the shit they consume, and you know what I'm saying? All people who got partners that just let them sleep around and shit like that. Every demon this nigga picking up off of, think about all of the traumas these different people carry. It's an entity attached to them for every fucking trauma. They bringing all that shit back home. And that shit gonna affect you. Look, somebody lustful ways could affect somebody peace, balance, harmony. I was about to shuffle. I just looked down and this match what I was talking about. They bring back all them entities home. And sometimes it be worse. Bring back something bigger. All right, I'm about to go to the tarot real quick so I can get the zodiac signs of these people in your energy, this person in your energy, and why, what is going on. Spirit, Most High God, what does Aquarius need to know right now? In the near future, this could be like you walking away from a job, or walking away from a money opportunity, or you're walking away from something for a opportunity, a money opportunity. Maybe something may make you feel stuck. You could feel like maybe being tied to this, the thing that you really want ain't gonna come to you. And that's pertaining to some jobs be that draining. You be like, damn, I can't wait till I find another job. Sometimes it's meant for you to get the fuck up out of there to find that other job. Just like relationships, you not going, or if you single and you just mingle around having sex with a bunch of different people, saying, or fucking with karmic ass people, thinking, oh, I'm not gonna be with them anyway, I'm gonna just be with them until I find my person. you not gonna find that person while you dealing with that situation because you giving all your energy up. The more you keep your energy to yourself and you raise that vibration, it's like, let me try. It's like you like a fucking generator. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, imagine everything that you tied to, that job, that person you supposed to be with. Because we soulmates that's supposed in our life that we meet, we have multiple, and we are already energetically connected to them. So when you raise your vibration, the time they supposed to come in, it's like a light cut on within them, and y'all start coming towards each other or coming into each other life. You attracting the shit. You don't have to chase nothing. And that's how you could feel right now, that whatever this situation is, maybe this job or whatever, something you trying to attract ain't coming while you tied to this, while you dealing with this, because maybe the frustration that's coming from the situation is, you know, that shit draining. It's taking your energy. And I feel this because I just did something similar. Like I said, I got Aquarius in my chart. You could be getting some clarity about a situation. Maybe that you could realize now that somebody was a soulmate, no matter how the situation played. They could be a soulmate, a karmic soulmate. And a karmic soulmate is just there to teach you a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Nothing more, nothing less. You can be like, all right, I learned a lesson now. I want to try to be with the karmic. No, as long as they're in karmic energy, there's not going to be no fucking future unless you're in karmic energy too, or trying to be, you know? And settling for that type of shit is like, I'm going to say it on a larger scale. It's like, imagine you an actor or trying to be an actor, and you got the chance to run with people like the top actors and the big names and shit like that, but you choose to stay mediocre. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what you're doing when you try to force a karmic relationship or stay in that shit that was supposed to be a lesson. You giving up gold for rocks. Anything else with Aquarius? Yeah, you feel like whatever this tie you tied to, you not getting those inspirational ideas. It's taking up energy, time, space that you know is precious, that you could be doing way more with. This could be something from your past that you went back to, or somebody from your past, or somebody that just know you as from a different version of yourself. Whatever this is, I feel like it's toxic to you. Ten of Swords is like, it goes against who you are now, who you are today, how you move and think and shit like that. It could go against. Even this could be money. I don't know, like if somebody been settling for a job or something like that. You've been settling for something, and you just realizing like, bro, this ain't gonna get me to the King of Pentacles energy I want to be in. Like I'm sabotaging this idea, all these good ideas, all this good talent, all this good shit. I'm stabbing myself in the back, stabbing myself in the foot. It's like on a soul level, you know you meant to have, because I seen the Ten of Pentacles, you know you meant to have like, I'm not gonna just say luxurious things and nice things, but you just know you meant to live a royal type of lifestyle, lavish type of lifestyle. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes those feeling like you supposed to live like that, you have lived that in another lifetime. Your soul remember that shit. That's why you crave that. You know what I'm saying? Some of the same kings and queens we read up on live amongst us. Some of these messiahs, great ass people, boy, people reincarnate, boy. They live amongst us. What's that dude name? Something Garvin. I think during the slave time they call him the. Don't take me on this. I think it was like the Black Jesus or something. It was like something. They called him something. They called him the Black Moses or some shit. Something. His last name was Garvin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Malcolm X's, the Martin Luther Kings, all these people reincarnate. They live amongst us. Them same spirits, same souls live. They still here. You don't never know who you fuck you was in the past life until you get, when you raise your vibration up enough and you keep it there long enough, and you know what I'm saying, you could tap into the Akashic records, and the Akashic records, the Most High show you shit. Like literally, the first sign I ever seen of my Akashic records, I was on I was on something just like this, on a chariot with horses, and I was dressed up like how they dress in the motherfucking slave movies and shit. But I wasn't no slave. I was traveling like from New York back down south. And I was on a Greyhound, and when I fell asleep, God was showing me that I traveled this same route in another lifetime. But I was on a fucking carriage and a horse. I look exactly how I look now, but my face was fatter and my body was kind of like out of shape. Like I ain't never even did a push-up before in my life. Like I was shaped like the damn Pillsbury Doughboy type shit, low key. And I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, when you tap into them Akashic records, it's random though. Like I know some people probably do it intentional, but I only ever got 2 downloads about past life shit in my life. But I want more because I be wanting to understand certain shit about myself. Anything else for Aquarius? Queen of Pentacles energy. Somebody definitely got Earth in their chart. I'm seeing Cancer out here as well. You know that your ideas and shit like that could put you in a place of contentment. You know that shit can have you worry free when it comes to money. So it's like the universe is bringing balance into your life to help you get to this wish fulfillment. So if you walked away from a job, walked away from something, people, places, or things, you are divinely guided to do that. You were divinely guided to feel in that way about whatever that was to get. Because you playing yourself, you playing it small. God don't want you to play it small. They like, nah, you're not settling for that. So I'm going to make this shit not wish fulfillment to you. I'm going to make this shit not feel like, look. You see, when they manifested that, they got a smile on their face. I'm not going to make it feel like that to you. So you can think bigger, so you can go harder, so you can really go for what you deserve. Somebody, I don't know if this is intentional or unintentional. You could be manifesting a lover that's going to lead to growth and shit. I don't know. But look, Queen of Wands, look what she says. This person is successfully manifesting something. And right behind is the Lovers, 7 of Pentacles, growth. This could have been something that you've been waiting on. Maybe you've been set this intention, like maybe keeping to yourself until you find this type of person, working on yourself, putting in the work to obtain whatever this is. And look, 3 of Pentacles behind that is no limit of what we can manifest together. So I feel like you manifesting somebody that's like you. If you spiritual and prioritize protecting your energy and shit like that, keep to yourself. And it's a lot of people who do certain shit that's spiritual and they don't even know that they doing that is spiritual. They just think, oh, I'm just being a better version of myself, healthier version. So it could be just something like that too. Somebody that's about their money, somebody that's about their business, not just about their money, just, on their shit, trying to be on their shit and being a better version of themselves. You could realize that dealing with past energies or things that's similar to your past, maybe your old type, the shit you used to be into, shit you used to like, you just betray yourself dealing with that shit. Having partnerships with these type of people. Yeah, it's like now you know you got to switch something up, be strategic. Your intuition could be telling you this as well, because everything you do affects your spiritual growth and financial growth. And I can relate to that because spirit don't be playing with me. Everything I do, if it ain't in alignment with where I'm going, it's gonna fuck something up. It's gonna affect something. It's like, yeah, spirit trying to guide you towards success. So when you get these nudges to go this place, do this, do that, it's all divinely guided. Some type of devil energy here. Like I don't know if this is a Capricorn or it could be a Leo. Don't have to be. It could be a mother, father. I always think about a child every time I see this Leo energy, the strength card. But somebody could have been putting obstacles in your way, projecting whatever, trying to make shit hard for you. Trying to keep you out of this Empress energy, the divine feminine energy. This could have been a mother, don't have to be. Somebody was trying to orchestrate a heartbreak in your life or trying to break your heart. If somebody in your life broke your heart or trying to break your heart, that shit was done for a reason. I'm not gonna say that that person did it for purposely, but you know how people are very unaware that entities play a role in a lot of shit that we do in this life. Like, you listen to that devil on your shoulder if you want to. That should have trick you out of your spot with good people, good situations, good relationships. You know, but that's all a matter of healing coming in place, healing your traumas, so that way the demons don't have nothing to feed off of. They can't trick you out of something or make you look at a good situation as bad if you healed how you view that, how you know. A little advice, I'll just say get around different people from different environments, because if you're trying to heal something, go around people who may not have dealt with that type of trauma. Because when you get around those people, you see how somebody who never dealt with that shit move. You see how, you know what I'm saying? A healthy version of that shit. Your eyes could be being open to a third party situation. Somebody could have had somebody around you or in their life as a friend or presenting them as a friend, but I feel like it was more than that. And you probably, you know, intuitively saw through this. Somebody could have been dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, what is the closing message for Aquarius with his reading? Conclusive message. Judgment in reverse. Somebody from your past. Let me see. You could be getting some information about something in somebody's life. Self-doubt, hiding behind many masks. A need to let go of a shadow aspect of yourself. Denying yourself from your loved ones and experience of true nature or essence. Somebody about to get exposed. Somebody from your past getting exposed. Whatever type of insecurities, things that somebody can have in the closet that been keeping them from being their authentic self, could be about to come out. Yeah. God about to expose this person for being sneaky and playing with you and being deceptive in your life. Yeah. This person might go through a tower. The shit they did, the betrayal they brought to you, they about to experience in some type of way. Through some type of partnership they might get involved with, or maybe the same partnership they got involved with. And then when that shit hit the fan, they're gonna be running towards you trying to have a new beginning. This person trying to be strategic as hell. I feel like if this don't got something to do with them putting in work to try to make things happen, even if they got to be fake as hell and show up as something they not, it's like either that or this person will go to the extent of using spell work to try to get your ass back and faking and pretending and shit to get you back. Probably acting like they ain't doing it. Doing spell work and acting like they ain't doing it. But the universe bringing balance to the situation. I feel like you could know something is coming in towards you fast. You could know maybe this person karma or shit about to turn in a situation, the table's turning, or you know that somebody is about to come towards you fast. But I don't feel like it's talking about this person, because right behind this is the Nine of Pentacles. Cause so this could have something to do, look, victory. This got something to do with money or status growing or something like that. You went through a transformation. Somebody is sad. Somebody could be sad dealing with a death. I don't know, somebody recently dealt with a death in the family or something, but that's a side note. But somebody that was trying to cause the ending for you is sad. Somebody thought they had figured out. Somebody thought they was in steps ahead of you and shit, but they was wrong. Hangman fucking reverse. So they was following a dumbass intuition. Thought that they, they thought that that was their damn intuition. That be their demons. See, you got to know the difference between trauma and your intuition, because your trauma have you scared to do something. Your intuition will, if your intuition leads you to something, it's meant for you to walk through that door. So if you start getting doubt, fear, any of that shit, that is from that's from your traumas, your past failures, your doubts, your that shit that scare you. Once you learn how to kill that shit, you ain't gonna you know the difference. Well, you don't. It's people who walk with that type of feeling through life every single day, so they don't know how to separate it. They intuition scare the shit out of them because they so used to their traumas to leading for them and steering they fucking decisions in life. That really be the real reason why people fuck up. When somebody cheat on you and they come back to you crying and shit, they really followed their trauma. They really felt like they was right in that moment or something they was doing, but then after that, that's when they soul make them feel like, no, buddy, you was not right. That was not right. What you did, that was not, you wrong as hell. It's the difference between a motherfucker who feels sorry and they come and tell on themselves versus somebody who try to play with you. You know what I'm saying? And try to just keep going like ain't nothing happened and keep playing in your face. That's a big difference. You know how many times somebody done cheated on somebody because they thought they was being cheated on? Because they listened to that head, they listened to that devil on their shoulder. Thought they was being cheated on. Scared as fuck. God done put y'all to the test and you got scared as hell and you ran and slept with somebody thinking that you doing it to protect yourself, but really you just fell for the, with them low vibrational entities that attach to you, but through your trauma convince you to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I think one of the worst entities is that attach to you? If you're a person that took a lot of beating, abuse, or fight, you know what I'm saying? Because now the next time, where you think your mind gonna be at? Oh, I got something for that next motherfucker. Or and so the next time something even tried, that motherfucker on your shoulder gonna get loud as hell. Do this to them. Do that. Do that. And you gonna be ready because everything you done endured in the past, you ready to let that shit out on somebody. You tired of that shit. I think that's one of the worst. Because people fall victim to that shit all the time. Every day, the best people in life be snapping. You gotta ignore that shit. Transmute that energy, man. Because all you doing, when you react, you blocking your blessings, man. Everything, all of it is a test. You gotta learn how to put people, if you're gonna say something, learn how to put people in their place without it affecting your energy. You ain't gotta beat nobody up and drag them because they irritating you. Turn their ass off in your head. Mute that shit. Fuck them. If they don't put their hands on you. Me, I'm not really with all of that fighting shit and shit like that. Like maybe if I'm protecting somebody, but where my mindset is, I'm a peaceful person. So if you coming towards me trying to fight, I don't know what you going. You can hit me. I can hit you too hard. You feel like and pull out a knife or something. No. So my mindset is on kill. Don't come over here. I'm gonna take it there. I don't know what you on, bro. No. Don't put me in no type of danger, no type of nothing. I'm gonna try to walk away from the shit first. But don't come over and put me in no situation because I'm gonna take it all the way there. I don't know your intentions. People crazy out here in this world. And that's not stemming from no trauma or me going through nothing because I ain't dealt with too much abuse. I've been beat on and beat up and shit a lot when other than my family, but that's normal. But that's just protection, especially when you have kids and shit. I can't let you sit here and waste all this time playing with me. That's every moment you playing with me, I could be protecting my child. You feel me? Okay, I'm about to let y'all know what y'all higher self wants y'all to know right now at this time. Aquarius, messages for Aquarius. Spirit, oh my God. Now I'm getting hot. When I start channeling, I start getting hot. Be hating that shit. It says, you are a beacon for others to follow, so don't hide the bright light that you are. Somebody definitely went through a transformation. You have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There is something there for you. If this isn't physically a new place, a new land, it's just like a new level of consciousness, a new level spiritually, a new higher ranking, like I don't know, shit, a different perspective, something being different. As you connect to spirit, you draw closer to your higher self. So somebody could be doing this, you know, spending time getting closer to your higher self. And you know, when people say God is in all of us, that's exactly where he dwells at. Your higher self has already went before you in life. So you can ask your higher self for anything. One thing I noticed in life, and I think I started doing this shit as a young child, not knowing I was doing this, like 15, 17, and I didn't know I was doing this. I realized when I ask myself questions, I get better results than when I go get advice from other people. And I noticed that at a young age, and that's when I realized, bro, I don't need help from people. And I always been that type of person. I hate help, asking for help. So I think that's what helped me develop that. Being in situations where I had to figure it out by myself so many times that I just got comfortable with that shit. And I realized I get better results when I ask my higher self, when I ask myself. You know, that same voice that come through that tell you don't go that way or leave this party or leave and then something bad happen, that protection, all that shit is your higher self. That's your intuition. That's your ancestors speak through you through that same voice. The Most High God speak through you through that same voice. You just got to strengthen it. If you don't hear it, you got to strengthen it. And you do that by doing anything that raises your vibration, especially meditating. Sun gazing is my go-to. Just sitting in the sun like you do when you go to the beach. And you just sitting in the sun. When people be tanning, you sunbathing. You really sun gazing. Same shit. That should really raise your vibration like a motherfucker. Even if you just do it for 15 minutes out of the day, 10 minutes, it makes a difference. Or grounding your energy, hugging a tree. Me, I just put my hand on the tree and tell the tree to share its energy with me and tell the tree that I love it. That's a live organism. That shit is alive. It says, look for the signs that guide you to the destiny you have known all along. So that person you feel like intuitively you was always meant to be, that calling, pay attention to signs in your life, signs of synchronicity that lead you to that. Like, I don't know why I just heard, like, maybe, like, if you meant to be a speaker or influencer, you may be put in positions or get intuitive nudges to tell people shit in person, walking past them in the gas station. But you got to be looking for those signs, pay attention, tapped in enough so you can hear spirit when they trying to guide you just towards something. Sometimes shit don't make sense. Sometimes the spirit will say, go to this store, this location, this, and it don't make sense. You don't know why until you get there. You're like, oh, okay. Live in the moment. It ain't good to always know shit because you might fuck it up if you know everything. So living in the moment, when you walking with spirit, it make everything easier. Because when you walk around trying to expect shit and waiting, trying to anticipate shit, you gonna make God. You gonna make God. I don't even know exactly the word to say, but it's like don't challenge him in no type of way because he gonna challenge your ass back. He gonna put that pressure on you. But I ain't started experiencing shit like this till I started getting deep in my journey. Like, it's different. When you really walk with God for real, it's different. Because as you grow, gain, and reach certain levels spiritually, it come with more responsibility. Like, even when it comes to protection, sometimes most High step back and be like, nah, I taught you how to protect yourself at this point. Palo Santo, sage, candles, all this different shit, crystals, all this different shit I showed you that can protect your energy. Affirmations, writing down shit, it's all different type of little shit people can do to protect themselves spiritually. But when you get to that point of knowing, he fall back a little bit and he start letting you feel them attacks a little bit so you can get the nudge to, yeah, now I show you what it feel like. Now you see why you need to do your protection shit. Keep doing it. What else I was about to say? I don't know. Maybe I wasn't meant to say it right now. Says, what you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. And that's exactly what I be talking about. God, spirit will lead you to something. You thinking about money. And spirit will lead you towards something that'll heal you a whole nother area in your life that don't got shit to do with money. Heal a childhood wound. But everything go in a full circle. When you ask God for something, ask spirit for something, and they say, all right, go over here and focus on healing. Go over here and help this person do this, do that, do this. All of that shit is bringing you in a full circle to what you prayed for, and it's going to be better than what you expected. Who the person that just joined and they got 444 in their name, confirmation. But yeah, it's always better than when you expect it, when you go God's route. Always. And I had to do that a bunch of irrelevant shit so many times. I got frustrated with God. I used to be like, oh, why the fuck? I'm asking you about this. Why the hell is we do? What is going on? Why is we doing this? And then when I had those moments of realization, like, damn, oh, when everything played out, I'm like, oh, so that's what it's pretty much like. I want something, so you want something. You want me to give you something, so you can give me what I asked you for. Okay, cool, all right. And sometimes what he wants you to give him is time to heal, time to change a perspective, like going through certain situations to change the way you view something, or just growth within yourself. And for that, you know what I'm saying, you always got to sacrifice something. Sometimes you pray for God for a big blessing, then he starts showing you the fake ass people in your family and in relationships and you in relationships with and shit, showing you who you need to have an ending with and what you need to put an ending to so you can have what you pray for. This 10 of Pentacles, your desires, wishes. Yeah, exactly. Show you what you need to let go of. And it's crazy how I just reach it over here and start grabbing the cards out of the deck and it's just matching up to what the fuck I'm talking about. And I already used that deck. I don't even know if I shuffled that shit or not yet. Next card, the higher self messages. You are an original, so let yourself follow your own heart. Exactly. Like you somebody like myself. You are old soul. You are not gonna get no better results listening to other people than listening to your own soul, your own higher self, because your soul done did this shit before. You walking around asking new souls for advice, and I need to hear that shit myself. Why are we walking around asking new souls for advice? They don't know. All they gonna give you is a worldly ass answer that the society told them how the shit go. They don't fucking know. Your soul know though. Your soul done lived this shit multiple times. You ain't new to this. You true to this. You just gotta tap in so you can realize that once the Most High give you a little bit of those Akashic records and show you something in your past life, it will change you a little bit. It will make you be more deeply rooted in this certain shit and understand why you do certain things. And it'll make you more confident in that. Like, it just, I don't know. Even though, like, people, that's a spiritual crime, though, to try to tap into other people's Akashic records. If God don't come to you himself and show you who a motherfucker was in their past life, you don't do shit like that. But it's people that can tap into your Akashic records and see who you were. It's people who can feel who you were. That's how, like, if you're a type of person, people just get jealous of you, feel some type of way about you in another, for no reason. You could have been somebody that was very high status, royalty in another lifetime. Motherfuckers just feel that energy when you come around. You don't know why. You never knew why people act like that. They feel that your presence could demand authority, or it did in the past life, and they feel that shit. The more you raise your vibration, it's like the more you tap into everything you ever been in any lifetime. And it's always, of course, going to be the high vibrational shit, the good aspects of yourself. You tap into all that shit. People outside of you can feel that. Animals can feel that. You know, that's why the more you raise your vibration, animals will start coming toward you. And you could be the type of person, boy, I ain't never like animals. But in another lifetime, you could have been a whole fucking animal whisperer, nigga. You could talk to them like Dr. Doolittle and shit like that. You just don't know that. You know, society fucks up our mindset so much that it's purposely set up. This matrix is purposely set up so you don't remember these past lives. So you don't remember who you was. Society change every fucking, what, 3 years, 5 years, shit change. So no soul reincarnating gonna ever come back into this motherfucker being exactly the same when they left. Even though they not gonna remember it. I want to tell y'all something. You know why we don't remember our past lives? You know that little shit on Men in Black they do when they when you seen too much and they just you know when you die and they say don't go towards that light, you know that's what that light is. That's what that light is. It's literally that fucking button cuz you not going to you go through that portal but it's being stripped of all your memory because that's a threat to them. Imagine a 5-year-old baby. Like you see like Malcolm X. I've been talking about Malcolm X all day. But imagine if Malcolm X was reincarnated knowing everything he left, everything he knew when he left. That little nigga is gonna be a problem. What? Why we trying to demasculate a whole race? Why would I want them to come back remembering they was kings and queens and goddesses and had all this power and could speak certain shit and I can drop dead and all? Why would I want them to remember that? You know what I'm saying? And it's not even just us, man. They try to make it seem like it's this race war and shit like that. Like, bro, it's a lot of, like, I don't know every type of culture, but I know a lot, especially gingers. It's a lot of gingers that was powerful, boy. They come from powerful lineages and shit like that. Gingers have black in their blood. I feel like they're the original white people. And I feel like they like, cause white folks treat them like the bottom of the barrel, like how niggas get treated, and they don't tell you that Irish Irish people were slaves too. That's where the term wigger come from. What's up, my wigger? People used to say that shit in the 80s and 90s and shit on like Living Color and shit like that. That's where that term come from. They were slaves with us. That's why they get treated the way they do. Every time, like, I don't know where y'all from, how it is, but every time I see a gingered man, orange hair man, red hair man, he be riding around blasting music, big rims, black girl in his car. Or his white girlfriend be hood as hell. Both of them be hood as fuck. That's just what I see. When I go to Florida, they be having golds in their mouth, tatted up, all that. They ain't imitating. They literally are a product of us. They came from us. I really believe that's what the story with Rebecca, Jacob, and Esau. I really believe that's who it's talking about. Redhead. It would make sense. Esau came from a black woman. Gingers got black in their blood. I'm just saying. And that shit a fact. A lot of them finding out. Go look on TikTok after this and see how many people. Oh my God, I feel so accepted by the black community after being told, finding out we got like what I think they said like a percent of black in them, but still they say they feel accepted. Like because we gonna accept anybody regardless. We don't care. Give a fuck. Anybody who think that black people are racist, man, it is a defense mechanism. It's confusion. We don't know who is who. We don't know. All people live with is their experiences. They don't fucking know. So niggas, motherfuckers be on guard, or when they see an opportunity to feel like they got get back, that shit feel like justice to people. They don't know it's programming, man. From what we see, experience, and shit like that. We don't know. That's just like how some white people don't know what black males are robbers and some that's not, drug dealers and some that's not. Some don't know. They don't fucking know. They just know the last nigga they saw that looked like you was selling drugs. So they assume. And we just know the last motherfucker we saw that look like you was racist. So we assume. We don't know. I don't know. Me, I think now that I realize most of the people problems and shit come from trauma and shit, or how people act in this world, it make me not take shit so personal, man. Because if everybody healed, the world will change. All that bullshit, everybody need Jesus. I don't want to hear that. That person is made up. He never existed. And I can get into this shit with every video. It really hurt me that I could put facts in people's face, give them the knowledge and all that, and they still believe in a delusion that was set for you to be stuck in. You know what I'm saying? And people be happy as hell stuck in that shit. Imagine a burning building and somebody's convincing you that this building is not on fire and you and that bitch happy. And everybody who telling you the building on fire, you cursing them out. You going to hell. You in hell. You standing in it. You experiencing it and you don't think so. Cause you experience a few blessings and shit. Really do, like, people don't know, even though they follow false religions and false doctrines, you experience blessings because your faith is real. Your faith is real. God still see that. Even though you going in the wrong direction, God know you really genuinely doing that shit. You really trying. But you will never experience the blessings to the full extent in what it could be. You will never experience the type of protection that come with following the real God and knowing the real God, the real Messiah. You would never, like, bro, I live with enemies. I walk amongst my enemies every day. They cannot fuck with me. Got an enemy on this fucking reading right now. Cannot fuck with me. I don't give a fuck what they do. I'm this protection level crazy. You can't do shit to me and I don't have to bust a move. I don't have to bust a grape. My spirit team will handle everything. And they get petty too. They get petty as hell. They take it to any extent. Some people just don't know they got certain dates on their motherfucking head for certain things to happen to them. You know what I'm saying? My ancestors and spirit team and angels, ancestors, they move like the fucking mob, if need be, behind me. I got people like these groups y'all hear about, the elite, the Illuminati, all that shit, Masons. These groups been watching me for years. They cannot fucking do nothing to me. They can't do shit with me, and I know that. The level of protect, they've been trying. I'm cool. I live my life like ain't shit going on. I'm not worried about them. Why would I worry about them? Me worry about them is like worrying about a tadpole in the pond. Like, if you the type of person that swim in ponds, why would I be worried about a tadpole? What the fuck can this tadpole do to me? It can try to do whatever. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. I don't give a fuck what happened. Anybody out there that want me dead, want me, little do they know, all of them gonna see death way before I do. Anything they want for me, that shit gonna happen for them. Little do y'all know. I know how, not everybody, but I know, yeah, damn near everybody, all my enemies, ops, and people go against me. I know how all y'all shit story gonna play out, and I know how mine gonna play out. I'm not worried about a damn thing. Never was. But yeah, that is y'all reading Aquarius. I'm gonna do Pisces. After that, I'm gonna try a collective reading for the first time. And when I do that collective reading, I'm going to be answering free questions. One free question for everybody. And the only thing I want you to do for that free question is comment your name and where you from. And that's it. And then free question. Then drop your question. After I acknowledge your name and where you from, just drop your question. And I'm only doing that because I'm about to raise my prices. So I want to give back at the same time. But it's going to be an everyday thing. Every reading I do, I'm going to be answering questions. It may be a limit to it now. I ain't about to sit here and answer 100 questions every damn video. But, you know, I do. You know, it don't take no real time. I pulled 3 cards at least. I'm going to goddamn have the answer. So it's not like it take time. But yeah, we're going to be doing things a little bit different. But until next time, Aquarius, peace out.